So magandang araw mga kapatid. Ngayon mga kapatid, let us read the Gospel. A reading of the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Glory to you, Lord. That very day, the first day of the week, two of Jesus' disciples were going to a village 7 miles from Jerusalem called Emmaus, and they were conversing about all things that had occurred. And it happened that while they were conversing and debating, Jesus himself drew near and walked with them. But their eyes were prevented from recognizing him. He asked them, "What are you discussing as you walk along?" They stopped, looking downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, said to him in reply, "Are you the only visitor to Jerusalem who does not know of the things that have taken place there in these days?" And he replied to them, "What sort of things?" They said to him. "The things that happened to Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people. How our chief priests and rulers would handed him over to a sentence of death and crucified him. But we were hoping that he would be the one to redeem Israel. And besides all this, it is now the third day since this took place. Some women from our group, however, have astounded us. They were at the tomb early in the morning and did not find his body. They came back and reported that they had indeed seen a vision of angels who announced that he was alive. And some of those with us went to the tomb and found things just as the women had described, but him they did not see. And he said to them, 'Oh, how foolish you are, how slow of heart to believe all the prophets spoke. Was it not necessary that the Christ should suffer these things and enter into his glory?' Then, the beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them what referred to him in all the scriptures. As they approached the village to which they were going, he gave the impression that he was going on farther. But they urged him, 'Stay with us, for it is nearly evening, and the day is almost over.' So he went in to stay with them. And it happened that while he was with them at table, he took bread, said the blessing, broke it, and gave it to them. With that, their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, but he vanished from their sight. Then they said to each other, 'Were not our hearts burning within us, while he spoke to us in the way and opened the scriptures to us?' So they set out at once and returned to Jerusalem, where they found gathered together 11 and those with them, who were saying, 'The Lord has truly been raised and has appeared to Simon.' Then the two recounted what had taken place in the way, and how he was made known to them in the breaking of the bread. The Gospel of the Lord. Glory to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So, magandang araw mga kapatid. So, dito sa ating Ebanghelyo ngayon, very inspiring ang Ebanghelyo ngayon. Kailan na-recognize sa dalawang disipulo si Kristo na siya ito, na hindi nila na-recognize while Jesus is explaining to them the prophecy about him. So, hindi nila alam kung sino yung kausap nila, pero si Kristo po ito. Kailan po nila na-recognize? When Jesus broke the bread and gave it to them. So it is all about Eucharist. So mga kapatid, totoong-totoo na kasama natin si Kristo ngayon by breaking the bread through the Holy Man. So hinihikayat ko yung buong Katoliko na huwag ninyong i-underestimate at huwag ninyong kunin yung oras na para sa Panginoon. So every Sunday, isang oras lang po, mahigit ang pag-aalay natin at pag-isalamat. Ang pinakahigma walang mapantayan na pagpasalamat natin sa Diyos through attending Holy Mass. Dahil dyan na-recognize sa dalawang disipulo ang presensya ni Kristo. Ang totoong presensya ni Kristo. So, Fighting Maria, tatak safety with among mga heart. Dito na tayo sa Aman Serdan. Okay? Dalito si Papa Rosin. Kasama ka. Nakikinig. God bless po.